As a cloud administrator, your responsibility doesn't stop at deploying a virtual machine. What happens when data is accidentally deleted or when a critical configuration is overwritten? That's where backup and recovery step in to save the day. In this lecture, you will explore how Azure Backup helps you protect your virtual machines and other resources, ensuring your business continuity is never at risk. Why backup matters? You need to prepare for the unexpected. Maybe a bug wipes out vital company data. Maybe an audit requires access to old files. Azure Backup provides peace of mind by ensuring you always have a clean copy of your data and systems ready to restore when you need them. Azure Backup is a backup as a service offering designed to protect on-premises physical servers, Azure virtual machines like Windows and Linux, Microsoft workloads like SQL Server, SharePoint and Exchange, files and folders on Windows OS and Windows 10 and Linux client machines. It's flexible, scalable, and integrates tightly with the Azure ecosystem. When you're planning your backup strategy, Azure Backup gives you a powerful and simplified way to protect your data. Let's break down why it's a smart choice for your environment. You don't have to guess how much backup storage you'll need or worry about provisioning it. Azure automatically handles storage allocation in the background and charges you only for what you actually use. It's seamless and efficient. As your environment grows, so can your backup solution. Azure Backup scales with you. No performance bottlenecks, no manual reconfiguration. You get the benefit of the full Azure backbone supporting your protection strategy. You can choose the level of resiliency that fits your needs. For cost-sensitive scenarios, go with locally redundant storage. If you are safeguarding against regional outages, geo-redundant storage ensures copies are stored in a secondary Azure region. You will never hit a data cap when backing up with Azure. There are no additional charges for sending or retrieving backup data, whether inbound or outbound. It's all covered. Your data stays safe during every step of the backup process. Azure encrypts it both in transit and at rest, giving you peace of mind that your information is protected end to end. Azure Backup captures the full state of your apps using Volume Shadow Copy service, so you can recover your data exactly as it was, without the need to rebuild from partial files or unstable states. If you need to keep data for 30 days, 1 year, or even 7 years, you're in control. Azure lets you define backup retention policies that align with your compliance or operational needs with no upper limit. When you're using Azure Backup, everything starts with the Recovery Services Vault, your secure centralized hub for backup data. Think of it like a safety deposit box in Azure's data center, built on top of Azure storage blobs. It's highly durable, scalable, and cost-effective for long-term backup retention. To get started, you'll deploy the appropriate backup components depending on what you need to protect. Use the Azure Backup Agent if you are backing up individual files and folders. If you have on-premises workloads, go with Azure Backup Server or System Center Data Protection Manager. And for full protection of your Azure VMs, enable the Azure Backup VM extension. Next, you will create a Recovery Services Vault, which acts as the main container where your backup jobs are managed and stored. Once that's in place, you will configure your backup policy. This is where you define when backups happen, how often they occur, and how long they should be retained. After configuration, you can easily monitor your backups and perform restores through the Azure portal. You'll always have visibility into your backup status and the ability to recover data when needed. To protect your critical workloads, Always use geo-redundant storage. This ensures your data is safe even if a region goes down. For services like SQL Server and Exchange, make sure to enable application consistent backups to reduce recovery times and maintain data integrity. Also, regularly test your restore process to confirm that your backup strategy works as expected. Finally, set up alerts and diagnostics so you'll be notified of any failures or missed backups before they become a problem. So, what's your key takeaway? In today's always on digital world, data availability is your responsibility. Azure Backup equips you with the tools to meet SLAs, comply with regulations, and recover gracefully from disasters. So don't wait for a failure. Configure backup proactively and let Azure Backup give you one less thing to worry about.